Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the video where we are going to go over, after the New England update, we had some species that got reset on other maps or added to, so they would be new initial spawn. So we will add that to our beginner initial spawn diamond series, rare diamonds and rare series, and those species are going to be the moose on Layton, Reventuli, Medved, and Yukon, and then we have the collared peccary on Parque, the pronghorn here on Rancho, where we'll be starting, and then the wolves on Medved. Maybe I'll be able to get this in one video. We will see how that goes for us, but we're looking forward to checking out some of these new species and these reset species on these maps here in this account. And I appreciate you all joining us here. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get to it. Well, we completely struck out on Rancho. Couldn't find any pronghorn worth taking down. Didn't get to see a whole lot of them because they do drink most of their time with bobcats, so they kind of run them off of every drink zone. But we got to see a few, just nothing of note. And finally here we are, well, our next stop was here in Layton, and we do have a albino female moose, so we will go ahead and work with her at 216 yards. Alright, we will get her, and we will have a start. Something to go in the lodge. There she is. She will be our first rare so far in this journey that we are on. She looks really good, those albino. Alright, there she is. It's a nice albino female. She looks really good. I really like to get a male. I have not seen a male albino moose in quite some time. I'm sure that's going to come now with all the work for great ones people will be putting them in. And I imagine I'll have a few rounds sooner or later. But for now, she is our first rare of this purpose. So get her in the lodge. Alright, well, we found a guy sitting right there. He's pretty good size. Goes up to 286 right here. He's up in the top left corner of our map right over here. Sitting at 220 if we get a good angle on him, but that cow's in the way. Haven't got a real good look at him yet, but I think we'll go from here. Don't need to push our luck any further. Should be a good hit. Yep, we're going down. Zero. Oh, he's gonna go right where we're gonna cross the waterway there. And he's gonna lay right in there for us. He looks pretty good from here. I don't know. He's got some nice brows. I hope he makes it. I think he made it. We'll see. No, 269.29. Oh man, 274.99 is where we need to be. So roughly 5 there. 5 points away. Wow, he looks better than. I've had a 4 that made it with hardly any brow at all, and he looks better than him. I guess our width in our palms there, not quite gonna cut it. I take it. That's a shame. I thought we had one there, but Layton, we've pretty much scoured the rest of it. So wow, I really thought we'd had one there. That's all right. There's still 3 other maps to go, but we'll probably head over and do some wolf hunting on Medved next. See how that goes. But Layton, we got our albino female and a nice little troll here, so that's too bad. Well, before we move on to the wolves of Medved, I decided I might as well check the moose, since we're in moose time anyway when we got here. And we found us a female piebald, so we'll go ahead and take her and add her with our with our albino female real quick. If we can get her to turn for us. Let's see if we can get her attention to turn. They're letting us get within 100 before she even, not even paying attention. Oh, there we go. All right, that's crazy. Let's get. Well, your friend's gonna let me get right on top of her here. Yeah, you're leaving. Is she just barely attentive? It's not much challenge. But we'll go ahead and take her out so we can have her in the lodge. That was weird. Huh. Maybe she was waiting to go aggressive if I got close enough or something. Alright, let's get her up and get her second rare so far of this hunt. And it is a piebald female moose to go with our albino female that we got off of Layton. So we'll go ahead and taxi her and put her away. And we will keep checking for some moose on Medved before we move on to the wolves. I also thought, since I noticed that the Lynx drink on Medved now, is it not possible that they got reset since they got zones? But the first time when we went through, I didn't really check for them because they weren't drinking on Medved at that time when we went through for our beginner initial and diamond spawns. So I'm thinking I'll go ahead and check through here now anyway, because I didn't really check in the original video because they didn't have drink times, and now they do. So might be a little bit of time here on Medved. I was working my way up to this lake here for moose, and I spooked out, as you can see, a level 3 Siberian musk, and that's my route I've taken so far, and I think he's out in front of us. Ah, there he is. Now we've got to get him to stop. Good, right there. This is not a good idea. Oh, I can't see it. It's downwind too. Oh, I thought she was dark. I thought that was dark. I didn't even say anything because I was like, that looks like a dark bear. Melanistic female? Wow, that's crazy. I'm just out here checking the moose zones, and we get a melanistic brown bear. That will be a first for me. Let's taxi that. What an awesome trophy to come across. I was just happened to be looking at those moose, and they just come walking out of the side there, and I just thought, that's awful dark, I'll give it a shot. Wow, that is awesome. It just looked quite a bit darker. Sometimes, you know, they look so much darker, especially the moose. You'll think they're melanistic, and then all of a sudden the light's on them and they're much browner. But sweet melanistic brown bear, a nice trophy to add, and very unexpected. Beautiful. I know we're hunting moose, but I spent so much time trying to track that guy right there down that I came back at drink time to find him. Oh. Now we just got to get him to turn. We'll wait him out for a little while and see. Oh, there he turned. But he's in that in-between range for the 243, so let's see if we can get a little closer. See, that guy's at 70-70, and he's pretty alarmed. You just need to get to about 110, make it nice and even, because these guys are small. You got to make sure you hit that target. The wind is, yep, we're just going to go with it here. Here we go. Guess that'll do. That 243 handgun puts him right down. I spent half my evening chasing this guy down in his feed zone and finally gave up and waited for their drink time. Just for him to probably troll. So let's see. No, he's a diamond perfect. 251.61. Ah, thank goodness. Our 243 Cuomo did the job at 124 yards where he gets, oh. So he was just over one. I thought he was at 120 and zero was 109. I don't know, that raised up a little, I think. I'm pretty sure I had that. I let that settle a little lower than that, but luckily his lungs are right up there on the spine because it caught. Oh, that could have been a heartbreaker. It's taxi. Irregardless, we're very happy to have him. He's not what we're here looking for, but we must have missed him our first time through. I'm sure we did. He's a bit of a prize, mostly because of how much I had to hunt him. It took me a lot of time changes, stalking around in the thick areas, trying to get him to flush out and give me a chance, and I never got a clean shot on him. So I come back during drink time, and he's standing right out in the middle of the ice. The second time, first time I came, he wasn't here. I thought he has to be in one of these lakes, and I went back to the same one I checked. And there he was in the middle, so he came later in the drink time, but glad he finally made it, because we needed it. Well, I'm so glad that I thought to check, now that they drink, check the Lynx here, because there is a 9 on this lake, and it's right here. Just spooked him out across there. Thought I was going to spot him when I got the recording going. Just tucked into the grass. He is the last thing I spotted, obviously, so if we can find his drink zone, maybe we can set up on him. Try that if we get him to stop. I don't think he's gonna stop though. Man. Oh, of course. Oh, nice. Alright, we'll try. Oh. Oh. Still 200. I've tracked this guy so far. Should be good. Going down pretty quick. Not as quick as I like. Ugh. Oh. 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 Ah, vital. Yes. Alright, so this guy, I came up here. I was running through here and I seen him come out of here. And he took off over here, so I waited for him for a good long time right here in a tree stand. He never came back, so I took his track and I followed it back, and I thought, oh, he must be drinking over here at this lake. So I followed it, but the track kept going. It's now disappearing because it's been so long. and it came to this feed zone right here. So that's where I was going to try to mess with him. So as I came back up to here to check this last lake before the Lynx drink time went away, I heard him kind of purring, so I found this track and I just started coming this way, and then I tracked him out here across the river. So, and that's where we found him, right here. That is a long track job on a Lynx. Let's see if he makes it. No, he's all that for a troll Lynx. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh no. Everything had to work, and we did catch the single lung with our Cuomo. Everything worked out after that, but what an amount of time I spent after this guy just to troll us. I thought we got lucky. Now that they drink, I thought, well, before I leave the map, I'm going to be checking Lynx drink time, because I never checked them when we originally went through them with the initial diamonds and rares spawns, because they didn't drink then after the Reventuli update. And then after this New England update, I think I said that backwards earlier, but anyway, after this New England update, they now drink on Medved. So I thought, hey, I should go ahead and add those into this mix, because I never really checked for them, and we did have a 9. We've made it over to Parque Fernando, where we are hunting the collared peccary, which were added after the New England update. And there he is, a nice 5. I finally found one. I've searched probably 4 lakes so far. Well, 5. Just working my way around these, but we're at a nice range. We're up right here on the one. Looks like it's got crow's feet or chicken feet up there. He's right over here, looking like 300 yards. So I think we will try him with. I did mean to get a bolt action out, because I haven't used one in a while. I think we'll go with that. Okay. But he is a level 5 on Parque. Oh, he's going down pretty quick. He's down. Oh, let's hope that worked. That's 300 yards. That was a long way on those little guys. Let's go see. Okay. Well, there it is. Vital. Oh, there he is. Yep, that's Vital. I didn't think it was. I thought I might have spined in because it took him so long to go down. Wow, nice. Huh. Well, let's see. Oh, he's a diamond, 144.63, and a brown. Nice. 65.19 on the weight. They are 68 to max. So they need to be 144.25, so he barely made it. But he is a diamond, and he's our first diamond collared peccary from Parque Fernando. So that is awesome. Beautiful. And we got him double lung right where we needed to be. Boy, that's a long way out there. 299 yards, but the 308 had no problem double lunged him. I was afraid we shot maybe just a little high and might have caught the spine, because it did take him a few steps to go down. In the past, generally when I shoot peccary, especially with the 308, they drop straight down. So he did scare me a little bit, but he was worth all that anxiety, because we got a diamond on Parque Fernando from the new species just added after the New England update, and that collared peccary. Well, we found a 5 right there. 265 to 319. He is not guaranteed, but he looks pretty good size, that's for sure. There's somebody hollering at us. Oh, right here. Ah, this little guy. As long as he ain't attacking, we're good to go. I think may as well go ahead and take this guy from here. He just walked over there. He was nice and broad when I come running up. I think we'll try that. Alright, let's see. You're plainly gonna get a moose diamond alpha here. Let's see. $25.0. That should be a single lung for sure. Let's go check him out. Alright, well, let's see. Here he is. I think he's gonna make it. Oh, he looks pretty nice and even. I think he made it. Let's see. Yes, diamond 280.87. Woo, finally. 225 yards almost with the 300. Puts him down nice and easily. Single lung right there. But he did make it, so hey, he looks good. I like that. Looks nice, real nice and wide. Finally, the Yukon gave us one. So we do get a diamond off our initial spawns here on Yukon after the New England update. He was just sitting here waiting on us. 1325 on the weight, 1367's max. 300 put him down at 224 yards. Nice 280.87. Alright, we are on Reventuli, checking our initial spawns after New England, and just spotted that big boy there. See if we can make it happen with 300 here. That should be good. Yep, 50%, 25. He looks pretty good. He had some good brows on him, that's for sure. Alright, let's go check him out. Alright, there he is. Let's see if he made it. I mean, he is a good looking boy right there. We'll see. Oh, no. I don't know. What's that circle? I've never had that. That's weird. Huh. A huge troll, 274.14. They got to be 274.99. I can't believe he didn't make it. I guess those inside those palms are just need more width in there. Obviously, it's got width between them, but inside that palmation itself needed more. I was counting him. Those brows are massive. What a heartbreaker. Well, at least that circle went away when you did that. Oh, but it's still there. Oh well, that is a heartbreaker for sure. I thought we had one. Well, I just about scared myself. I come running around this corner and spooked this moose a little bit. Didn't run him off. But what a big pieball. He's not our biggest, I don't think, but the one we found on Medved a couple weeks back. But wow, what a nice pieball to just find. I think he's just out here by himself. Right here in the bottom left corner. I'm just checking. I'm all the way done. I've went through. I've got just this section left to check for our initial spawns, and we popped our rare out right here. Maybe. There. We're gonna get right in his pocket. Sometimes that happens, I notice. If you let them go back to calm after spooking them, and they're harder to spook. I don't know, maybe that's a thing. But we'll take him right there. And we'll pick him up very quickly. And to find this little gem is very sweet. Good looking boy. Oh, he should be a gold, yeah. Yeah, he's a gold 201. Not by much, but he made it. Poor guy. Just making a turn on us there. That's pretty funny. We'll taxi him. Another gold piebald in the books. Happy to have him. Alright everybody, we are back at the lodge and we are finally done with this mission where I went through after the New England release to look for our initial diamond and rare spawns that were either reset or added, that were not birds, obviously, the larger mammals and stuff like that. But we checked Medved for the wolves, we checked Rancho for the pronghorn, we checked Parque for the collared peccary, and then we checked Layton, Medved, Reventuli, and the Yukon for moose. And along the way we picked up an extra little guy there as well, or a couple extras there as well. So we will look at that. That took me a couple weeks to get through, because trying to work it in around everything else and checking those spots takes a long time when you're going after specific species and you're checking every water source at drink time. That was a long time to get through all that. Now we'll start off by saying we do have a piebald female moose that should go with that. There's already one in here. I've run out of plaque, so this is the best place I could display everything, because everything was pretty much on large. So we do have a piebald female moose. We also came away with that albino female moose there on the right, and we got an awesome surprise trophy of a melanistic female brown bear on Medved. I am super happy about that. That was quite a surprise. She came out and I thought, man, that looks awful dark, and I've done that before and they're never melanistic, so that really made me happy. While we were on Medved, we're looking for the wolves and the reset of the moose for this account of the initials diamond and rare spawns, and we came across this level 3 Siberian musk deer, which was a beautiful diamond. Very happy to have it in an area that I probably didn't check that hard, and I don't remember even taking that many, so I don't think it's a respawn. I'm pretty sure it was initial spawn that I didn't find. We found it in a feed zone, and it took me forever. I chased this thing down, I tracked it, I reset times in that feed zone, and I finally went to the drink zone to find it out in the middle of a frozen lake on my second attempt coming back to it. So I don't think this was a respawn. I'm pretty sure it's an initial spawn. And we also, when we were over on Parque Fernando, we found a diamond brown collared peccary, which was a real nice surprise getting over there and seeing the collared peccary on Parque. It was a lot of fun to get back over there. I'm really itching to go hunt some water buffalo again, because I like hunting the water buffalo. I like the challenge of it, them running you down and stuff. It's just a lot of fun. So I might have to force that into myself sooner or later. And then we also had this diamond moose. So we've got a nice diamond moose that we pulled off. And then at the very end, we came through with this piebald gold moose there at the end on Reventuli. So very happy about that as well. Really nice to have. It was a gold, just barely making gold, so another gold piebald initial spawn popped in for us. So that's pretty nice. Those are always nice to have. So we had a really good time on checking these initial spawns. Pretty much everything had something, except for the wolves of Medved. I did not find anything on that, or the pronghorn. The pronghorn on Rancho were pretty tough. If you haven't tried it yet, they drink at the same time as the bobcats there on Rancho, so bobcats are running them off quite a bit. There is like an hour at the end where they're not, but they run them off, and you're really lucky to even get to see too many of them in the drink time. I mean, there are places you will, but that was quite a challenge itself, but it was fun to see them there for sure. Now, with all that being said, we're still working on New England. I haven't even got to all the species on there. That map is so big and there's so much water and so many drink spots to check. I still got all the smaller mammals I got to get through. So we still looking for initial diamonds and rares of that. That is currently what I hope to be working on and finishing up this week. I really hope I'm able to do it, because it's taken me a whole month to get through it, plus everything else. With this being done now and out of the way, we can maybe get through that. And then next week, I'm hoping that we can get back to the subscriber choice maps, and you guys will get to vote next week and see how that goes. I really hope I'm able to lock that down this week and put the time in for it. As well as the competitions have started back up, and we got that done for this week, and that'll be the next video coming out here this week. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to stay notified and shoot the like button to help others find the channel. If you didn't, thank you for watching this long. Back to work on the next video. Until then.